Hello and good morning, my wonderful champs. We will be starting off with an inspiring story of a great individual. I am so excited. Are you?
Yes, I am. I can't wait to hear all about it.
What's the title of the story, please?
No, darling. I won't tell you the title just yet. You would have to figure that out when I'm done telling you about it.
Okay, Miss Fanny.
We're ready. Listen, guys. The story is about the man on the screen. His name is Captain Tom Moore. Captain Tom Moore is the veteran who made headlines around the world in April 2020 when he set out to raise money for the National Health Service (NHS) by walking 100 laps around his garden. Not only did he raise an incredible amount of money, but he also broke several world records at the same time. Captain Tom Moore was born in Yorkshire on the 30th of April, 1920. He was a soldier in the British Army and served in the Second World War. He currently lives in Bedfordshire with one of his two daughters and her family. Captain Tom Moore saw the hard work the hospital staff were doing when he watched the news during the COVID-19 crisis. He had been well looked after in hospital himself after a hip operation several years ago, and he decided that he wanted to do something to raise money for the National Health Service (NHS). Captain Tom began his challenge as a 99-year-old. He decided to walk 100 laps of his garden, 10 each day, leading up to his 100th birthday, which was on the 30th of April, 2020. He set himself a target of 1,000 pounds, which he reached in a day. Captain Tom completed his laps with the aid of a walking frame. By the time he finished, he had raised over £27 million. With his story being shared around the world, more and more people donated money, and Captain Tom broke several records during his fundraising efforts. He has raised more money from a charity walk than any other single person. He released a charity song, with Michael Ball and the NHS Voices of Care Choir, which became the highest-selling single of 2020 in the UK. He is the oldest person ever to have a song at #1 in the charts. Let's give this wonderful man a round of applause. We should be incredibly proud of him.
Bravo, Captain Tom. I don't think a lot of 99-year-olds would have been able to do that. I must say that I'm super proud of him.
Yes, Adrian, you're very correct. Now listen to these awesome facts. Did you know that Captain Tom completed his 100 laps before his birthday, so he decided to increase the number of laps he walked to 200? The money raised will go towards helping care for people who have been discharged from hospital, as well as toiletries and food for NHS staff. The Royal Mail stamped every item posted during the week of his 100th birthday, with a special postmark with a message for Captain Tom. His birthday was celebrated with a Royal Air Force (RAF) flypast, as well as birthday greetings from Queen Elizabeth II and the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson. People have been inspired by his story and have sent him birthday cards. They had to be stored in the local school hall. Captain Tom completed his laps while wearing his 3 Army medals. A television documentary is being made about his life as a soldier.
Can you please tell us more about this great man? Please.
Okay, I'll tell you more. Captain Tom was also made an honorary colonel and received an estimated 140,000 cards. As an honorary colonel, his official title will be Captain Sir Thomas Moore under Ministry of Defence Protocol. Captain Tom Moore is to be knighted for his fundraising efforts after a special nomination from the Prime Minister. This has been approved by the Queen. Now, my sweethearts, we have come to the end of our class.
Oh, how I wish the story wouldn't end.
I'm sorry, class. I'll tell you more stories in the next class. It's question time, everyone. What title do you think is suitable for the story? Question 2. How would you describe Captain Tom? Question 3. How many laps of his garden did Captain Tom plan to walk before his birthday? Question 4. What does NHS stand for? Question 5. How do you think Captain Tom felt when he realized how much money he had raised? Explain your answer. Question 6. How do you think Captain Tom felt when he heard how much money he had raised? Question 7. Fill in the missing words. He is the person ever to have a song at #1 in the dash. Question 8. Why do you think Captain Tom wanted to raise money for the NHS? Question 9. Who did Captain Tom release a charity song with? Now to the last question. Question 10. Why do you think so many people donated money to Captain Tom? Thank you for answering all the questions, my champs. You are very awesome. See you in the next class.